Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be another TBR jar video, which I was on the fence about doing this because I just have been mood reading lately and I didn't get through much of my TBR last month. I think I got through like only a couple books. I'll put on the screen how many I got through, but I just have been mood reading. So I think we're gonna pick a couple prompts today, and whether or not I get through them, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm planning on mood reading this month, so hopefully these are in my mood reading feelings. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first prompt, we're gonna mix that up. Okay, this one. 500 plus pages. Lovely. Just lovely. I don't have any summer books that are over 500 pages. So that's nice. That's very nice. I've been really wanting to read the 4th Harry Potter book. So I could do that. But I also have New Moon that I've been meaning to read. I think this is 600 pages. 563 pages. So this is possibly. And I know the Harry Potter one is like 800 pages, which is insane. Harry Potter and the Gauntlet of Fire. It's 728 pages. But I don't know. I also have, sorry, it's gonna be bad lighting, but I also have Keeping 13, which is the second book in the Boys of Tommen series. I think this is like 700 pages as well. Okay, so 640 pages. So these are 3 options. What do I choose? I talk to you guys like you can answer, but you most definitely cannot because I'm literally talking to my phone. But I said if I'm prioritizing my summer TBR, I actually have my reading journal right here because I just filmed my wrap up, and I have my whole summer TBR here. And the only one of these 3 that is on this is, where is it? Is the Gauntlet of Fire. So I think I have to choose that. So the first book on the TBR is Harry Potter and the Gauntlet of Fire. The first brick on the TBR, I should say. But, so there's book number 1. Book number 2. A book set in the season you're in. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, my summer shelf is over here. I'll show you it. So, it's basically, I guess it's not really a shelf, but we have these two, this one, and then this one is also set in summer. I'm sure there's more, but I don't particularly know. But also, we do have It's Not Summer Without You, which I will be reading either way. So I don't know if I want to add this or not. I think I know what we're going to add. We're going to add Sunkissed because I've been really wanting to read this. It's a summer camp romance, I believe. So the second book on the TBR is Sunkissed by Casey West, which I recently read a book by her and I loved it. It was Borrow My Heart. This one, Borrow My Heart. So, and I really liked it. So there's book number 2. Then book number 3. Read from an author you've never read before. Okay. That's a little complicated, I guess. Let me look at my summer TBR again, because there might be something there. Okay, I know. Taking you to the mystery shelf, which is over here. The Summer She Went Missing. That's not good. The Summer She Went Missing by Chelsea Ashton. I have never read anything from her, so book number 3. And I've been meaning to read this because obviously summer. Yeah. And we're gonna choose our 4th book. Ugh, my hand gets stuck in there. A book you read as a kid. I don't want to reread. I don't know. A book I read as a kid. So, there's this book that I have a not very good relationship with that I read as a kid. If I can get it off my shelf. My gosh. The Girl Who Drank the Moon. Hated this. Think I DNF'd it. So I guess this is an option. I don't know. But I also have another one in mind. Okay. I have... Let me turn my light on. I have my whole graphic novel shelf, which I could reread because I did really love the Smile, Sisters, and Guts. But also there's summer series down here that I read as a kid that I really liked. Sorry, it's gonna be backlit for a little bit. It's hard to choose. I think I know what I'm gonna choose. So there's this series that I can't remember if I read as a kid. I think I did, at least the first one. So I think I'm gonna count this. I think I'm gonna count it as I read it as a kid. So over here we have the Emily Winsnap series, and I've read the first 2, and I've been meaning to get to the 3rd one. So I think we're gonna choose this, even though I don't exactly know if I read it. I know I read the first one, but we're gonna count it. Alright, book 4 to the TBR, Emily Winsnap and the Castle in the Mist. And now we're gonna choose our last book. Come on. A book with a blurb from an author you know. This one's gonna be hard. Hard to find. Let's go hunt. Okay. So we could look at Lynn Painter because I have been meaning to read The Wish Switch. It doesn't have one on the cover, but it might have one on the inside cover. It doesn't. So it doesn't. Let's look at What Happens After Midnight. It doesn't have a blurb. It has blurbs, but not one from someone I know. The Way I Used to Be. From No One I Know. Practice Makes Perfect. No blurb. Maybe there'd be one on the inside. Nope. Nope. Places We've Never Been. Nothing on Places We've Never Been. This is dumb. You're probably bored out of your mind. I'm sorry. What about Heartbones by Colleen Hoover? I know she's very controversial. It's okay. It's okay. There's no blurb! Why? It makes me so angry. But I'll come back to you guys because I doubt you want to watch all this. I'll come back to you when I find one. Well, bless me, I guess. I just sneezed. It probably didn't sound like a sneeze on camera because it like just started. Anyways. So we got 4 options here of blurbs from an author I know. So first option we have What I Like About You, which I found at Goodwill. I'd never heard of this, but it is by Simon and Schuster, and it has a blurb from Rachel Lippincott, which is the author of 5 Feet Apart. I've never read 5 Feet Apart, but I have heard of her, and I own 5 Feet Apart, so this is an option. And her blurb says, heartwarming, endearing, and sure to leave you swooning. This story is as sweet as the cupcakes you'll be craving. And just look at this cover. It's so cute. So there's option number 1. Then option number 2 is Eleanor and Park, which I have the special edition of. Nothing Before You, put it upside down. Nothing Before You counts. And the blurb on this one is from none other than Mr. John Green, which is the author of one of my favorite books of last year, The Fault in Our Stars. And his blurb says, a beautiful, haunting love story is an option. Then we have Love and Other Great Expectations, which has a blurb from none other than Miss Kale Walther. And I absolutely love her books. I love just how she writes her books is just, I love them. My personal favorite of hers is The Summer Broken Rules, but then I also got ARCs of A First Time for Everything and While We're Young, and I loved them both as well. And yeah, and her blurb says, full of delicious banter, dry British wit, and swoons worthy of a Jane Austen novel. Simply put, I adored it. So, and this is on my summer TBR, and it's just like, it sounds so good. So that's on the list. And last but not least, we have Under the Surface, which I bought on my birthday, and I still have not read it. And my birthday is November, if you didn't know. And this has tons of blurbs from people I know. Not people I know, but like there's a blurb from Alice Astor, who wrote the Lightlark series, which I haven't read, but still. Then Karen M. McManus, which wrote the One of Us is Lying series, which I love. And her blurb says Diana Urban's best yet. Then there's Kathleen Glasgow from one of my least favorite books ever, who wrote one of my least favorite books ever, Girl in Pieces, but she says readers will devour this. And there's just tons of other authors I know, but none that I've read from, so this is also an option. But I don't know what one I want to pick. Like these top 2 are both on my summer TBR, but I also really want to read these. But I think I'm going to have to go with Love and Other Great Expectations. But I also really want to read this, especially since they're on my summer TBR. How about we pick another prompt and we see which one best fits one of these? And then that will be our answer. Nonfiction. Well, that won't work. They're both fiction. A book written over 100 years ago. That won't work either. A illustrated book. Let's see if there's any little things in either of these. Like little accents or something. This one has little hearts. That's really cute. So we got little hearts in this one. Let's see if this one can one up. Oh, it's got little Eiffel Towers. I fear this one might have one-upped it. It definitely did. It's got maps. Yep, okay, we're reading Under the Surface in July. I've been wanting to read this for so long. It's basically about kids that get stuck in the Paris catacombs, which is like crazy. So yeah, that's all the books I'm going to try. I'm going to say that again. Try to read in July. Whether I get to these, I guess you'll have to wait and see. But so quick recap on what I chose. We have Harry Potter and the Gauntlet of Fire for a book, for the prompt, a book over 500 plus pages. Then we got Sunkissed, which for the prompt was a book set in the current season you're in. Then we have The Summer She Went Missing, which was for the prompt from an author you've never read from before. Then we have Emily Winsnap in The Castle in the Mist, the third book in the Emily Winsnap series, and the prompt for this one was a book you read as a kid. Then we have Under the Surface, which was for the prompt, read a book with a blurb from an author you know, recognize, whatever. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I've been really wanting to read all these books, so I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. But also, make sure to go watch my reading wrap-up for June. I read 11 books. It was a very good reading month. Go watch that. It'll be linked in the description. But yeah, I love you guys. Peace. You don't care about me, but that makes me want you.